Also, I find it really, really funny that I don't have to really change anything if I want to cosplay as Alan Wake from the first game. Right? I wouldn't really I'm also like an average fucking white boy with brown hair. Right? So the goal is eventually to be able to cosplay Alan Wake from Alan Wake 2 if genetics are nice to me. If genetics are nice to me, but for now, I can only cosplay Alan Wake from the first game before he grew out his fancy Keanu Reeves-like hair. But yeah, I need to get back into cosplay again and going to cons and all that good shit. It's been since COVID since I went to a con, and I need to go back. They were super fucking fun. And I have so many people that I want to cosplay. I already have like the Knight from Hollow Knight done because I commissioned Sam for a giant Hollow Knight head. Of course I need to cosplay Higgs because he's my bastard son. I love him. And then I got the stuff together to make a Green Mage cosplay from Everhood, but I never completed it, so I need to actually do that. And then of course Alan Wake. I especially find it funny too that Alan Wake's beta design before they like completed his official design, they just straight up gave him the same glasses that I have. Like the beta design for Alan Wake pretty much just fucking looks like a slightly older version of me, let's be real. Down to the fucking glasses. Down to the fucking glasses they gave. But yeah, I need to get back into cosplay. I'd also like to eventually commission a fursuit. Also, oh shit, Kenobi? Thank you for the 5 gifty boys, you absolute mad lad. To Vans, to Mr. Cage, YouTube, I think. To Hot Chocolate, good shit. To Mercer, good shit. And to Bunny Izuya, good shit. And also, good shit, Ash. Also, remember to get that food. I'm gonna be on your asses until you consume the dinner. Right, I may not practice the best health decisions in my life, but I'm gonna yell at you guys to do that. You must now walk home in snow. I wish you luck. I wish you luck in the cold and the snow. Because walking home in the snow is a bitch and a half. War flashbacks to Safeway times, where I had to walk through the snow to get to work, and then I had to call off for the next week because I couldn't walk because I got a really bad blister on my ankle, and it was suffering. So stay safe, and then go get that 10 out of 10 food once you get back. Both of you guys better be getting that food. It is a requirement. Listen, by the end of the stream you must have gotten food. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. Listen, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you more than Kenobi, let's be real. In terms of taking care of yourself. Because, listen, the man has messaged me at like 3 a.m. being like, I'm still playing Cyberpunk. And I'm just like, why are you up at 5 a.m. playing Cyberpunk? You should be in bed. But I think it is time. It is time to continue our adventures of our poor, sad little meow meow sorry cop. And enjoy, good luck on the walk home, and good luck on getting that din-din. And I'll see you later. I think we need a cyberpunk intervention. I think we need a cyberpunk intervention. I think we do. Alright, so last we left off, it's been 3 months, and we put the body in the fridge because we were at a time limit, but I don't think we've explored much of this place because we were so anxious about getting the body in the fridge. And I think even your V is asking for a nap. I think even your V needs to go to bed eventually. Alright, frozen ice cream maker.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Oh, we probably shouldn't unplug any of these. But the ice cream maker isn't on. We'll leave it alone. I don't wanna accidentally defrost the dead body we spent so much time getting to. And hold on. Can we wear a tank top? Hold on. Hold on, this is very important. Can we give our sad little meow meow a tank top? Where's our tank top? Here it is. +1 drama, clinically insane. Where'd you even get that one? No, really, who put in the drawer? No further comments, wear it at your own risk. And that was compared to logic. Alright, we can't really see it with the jacket on. So let's take off the jacket. Oh! I didn't think it was like netting, like a netting tank top. Sir, get that off. I'm sorry. Take that off, sir. Put on some normal clothes. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you're not wearing that. You are not wearing that. You do need an intervention. Alright, intercom wires. Just a little intervention. An itty bitty intervention. It's a hidden doorway. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. Broken. Some of stuck busted guns beneath the ceiling. That's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. So that's unplugged. All collapsed.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace? Clearly I forgot I made him a himbo as well. He's also very dumb.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens up the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
It's
like
dark
inside.
and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear Chatter is coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Listen, as long as they don't come down here
The echo is
and see
so
the dead
prominent,
body.
it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
Lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. We're not gonna say we're hallucinating. Not sure, but I think I can hear someone talking
Wait,
upstairs.
really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Hello? Hello?
Something
There we go.
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths.
Hello?
The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice answer.
you've awakened the entity.
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Alright, let's... I guess make our... I don't know what the point of this
A
is.
lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Fuck it.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks.
Fuck
telling
it,
stories
I
of
guess.
your wild soul.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Sorry, that was stupid.
Yes. Yes, it was.
The lieutenant nods before turning back to the furnace.
A hollow ring echoes
Why did I
through
do
the
that?
furnace. Your toe hurts.
Why did I do that? Alright, we're good.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies
Why did I
strewn
kick
with
it?
the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Nah. I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that too?
No, I actually feel sorry for the things I've destroyed. I'm sorry, Milk Carton. We are the sorry cop.
You're right. That's definitely not the behavior of a destroyer at all. That's just severe anger management problems and a disregard for property rights.
Sorry, Milk Carton. You deserved better. Apologies. I guess we can do the
The bear's
fridge.
eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Okay, we can do this one.
Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
Why would I crawl up his nostrils or put my fingers in his mouth? I don't want to squeeze the nose unless it falls off.
You pick it between your fingers. The mass is even larger than your nose. Very porous somehow. Like it's about to pop. Keep crawling, lest you break it.
That's not nostrils.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Why are we doing this?
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in.
Why are we
searching
doing
for
this?
something in the cartilage. The thing you're looking for, it's not here either. Crawl out, spider.
Just Put our fingers in his mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
I guess play with it?
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth.
Why are we doing this?
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
Open your eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Fuck yeah.
Keep going.
Turn with your finger gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you
Also
reach
good
through
shit,
his mouth,
Kenobi.
right into his brain.
Probably shouldn't eat it during this very descriptive section. That is written way too hard for its own right. But at least you got food. It's a brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called.
Just feel around
The
first.
basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Push deeper.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains
Yeah,
of
see,
the
you
limbic
probably shouldn't be
system.
eating during
There
this
is no
bit.
resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
This is fine. I don't know if you're shitting me right now, Kenobi. What is this? Is not a sandwich. I wish I didn't have eyes. I wish I didn't have eyes. That ain't a sandwich.
The ululations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
Well, I officially lost my appetite for this game and through this game and the butter sandwich. There's a cavity cut right between the
The
hemispheres.
lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Push deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside.
I
of
don't
his
think
skull.
this is up
The
to
cavity
code.
goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Is this how autopsies work? Because I don't think so. Wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Man, this is some fucked up autopsy work.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Fish it out. Okay, Reese's Puff cereal, that's a lot better. I guess we'll fish it out. I'm so happy it didn't fail, knowing my luck.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
I got it.
Good, good.
The fridge in the background buzzes with excitement. Man, I wish Kim did this instead. I wish Kim did this instead.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist.
Yeah, just
Between your
throw
fingers,
that
a
cereal in the
small
oven.
flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
Lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
I don't want to keep it. Here, Kim, you take it.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
But I got an achievement called Really Get Kim to Trust You. I got an achievement saying the goodest of goodest cop. Kim trusts me. He trusts me. I wish I didn't have to hold on to this. 'Cause it's gross. But he trusts us.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion.
He
scar.
trusts
Soft
us.
palate.
We're
lack of mouth.
friends.
High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
That sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
I think so. Yeah, because it wasn't the hanging that killed him. We already kind of established that.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
he's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone. It was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging.
Also, thank
even
you for the
dragging him to
hydrate.
the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Ah, good sip. Luckily, I did not lose my appetite for water. I can always hydrate. But as for eating food, let's just say I'm glad that I ate before the stream. Because that autopsy was rough. I mean, yeah, I think it's the bullet. Because obviously it wasn't hanging, and that's the only other wound that there really is. I'll do Beat Saber streams sometime. Most of the mods are over a month outdated. Oof. Well, there has been like a bunch of recent Beat Saber updates, so I assume the modders have been kinda... the modders have been like updating it, and then suddenly Beat Saber drops like a new update being like, hey, here's this new pack, or here's this new update thingy-majig. But I do want to do a Beat Saber stream, but that'll probably have to wait for a little bit. Because I do want to do a VR testing stream, aka an excuse to play Beat Saber before I do the reward. Right, just to make sure. Oh shit, they're dropping a new OST? Oh shit. Oh shit, I need to actually play Beat Saber again. It's been a minute. Cause yeah, I do want to do a VR testing stream to make sure nothing explodes. Right? I love how earlier, before I went on vacation, I was just like, yeah, I'll do the reward in December. But let's be real, it's probably going to be pushed to the new year. It's probably going to be pushed to the new year, Cause my brain is still on tired vacation mode. My brain is still heckin' tired vacation mode to plan anything. Cause yeah, I heard you could like downgrade it, but I've never gone through the process to downgrade it because it seemed really complicated. But if it's as simple as just doing like the whole property settings thing in Steam, because I know you can like activate some beta modes through there, which is a whole of a lot easier. Oh, I feel that, Nanu. I'm just like, if it's broke, it's broke. Yup. Yup. This boy is lazy. This boy be lazy. So yeah, let's be real here. The horror VR reward will probably be pushed to the new year. Because I want to do a VR testing stream before that. But if I can't play Beat Saber, then there's no point. AKA, I just want an excuse to stream Beat Saber. I just want an excuse to stream Beat Saber at this point. Because we tried so many times on my old computer, and every single time it cried itself to sleep. So if I can stream it without my fancy new PC crying itself to sleep, then that'll be a win. Then that will be a win. But yeah, you guys should know this by now. When I say something's coming soon, soon is relative. Time is relative. What is time? What is the passage of time?
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him?
What is the
Why not
passage of
marching, I
time?
thought? There was no satisfying explanation.
Oh no, your 2019 quest is pretty useless now. That really sucks. Yeah, time is but a social construct. Exactly. Exactly. And meanwhile, I'm holding on to my Rift that I got, I think it was 2020 or 2021, until it can no longer work. My right Rift controller is held together by tape and aluminum foil and a prayer. It's held together by a dream. It's trying its best. And even then, when I do the little trick, when I put a little piece of aluminum in the battery slot on my Rift, sometimes my right controller still decides to cry, and I'm like, can you not? Can you not? A new controller for the Rift now is like $150 on eBay. Yeah, like the OG Rifts were like built to last. I'm so sad that they discontinued them, and that they like, I don't care that they don't sell any like new ones anymore, but I wish they didn't discontinue the parts, right? Because when I got my Rift, my brain is just like, oh, I don't need to buy extra controllers. If one of my controllers breaks, I can just buy a new one for like 70 buckaroonies. Even like my right Rift controller was starting to break even before it got discontinued. But my brain was just like, oh, it's not that bad. And on the site, it costs like $70. I don't have $70 right now. I can wait. I want to slap my past self for thinking that. Because now I just can't buy a new controller unless I want to go through like secondhand $150. Right? If I could tell my past self and give him a good shake and be like, hey past Thigh, buy extra controllers, because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck with a controller held together with duct tape, aluminum foil, and tears. Yeah, silly little Caprain was not thinking in the moment.
There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Silly little past brain thought I would be saving money, when in fact now I'm just suffering.
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
I think we need to take a shower after that autopsy.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use
Yeah,
of it.
we need a shower. Our sorry cop needs a shower real bad.
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Literally, though. Also, I'm still so disappointed in Butterfly Soup 2. Like, man, Butterfly Soup really went in a bad direction, and I still apologize to Compa for it. Right? Sometimes I still tell Compa, hey man, I'm sorry for getting you into Butterfly Soup and literally the most awful, horrible writing section that I've ever seen in Butterfly Soup. I'm so sorry. I'm so
To
sorry.
hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here? Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
Also, Mr. Cage on Cage No YouTube. I think that's how I pronounce it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the squad of beans and head cheese.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
But yeah, man. Oh, if only Butterfly Soup 2 was written as good as Butterfly Soup 1. That's why Butterfly Soup 2 will forever be unfinished on this channel, because I don't want people to be subjected to it. But Yee, welcome in. How's it going? We were vibing with some disco, where we were playing the saddest little meow meow sorry cop to ever sorry cop. just the saddest little guy.
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
Our friend. He'll be gone. What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
Listen, Kim, is that a challenge? Is that a challenge? Because I will mess something up.
I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Compliment from our boy. People can have it enabled, disabled to receive gifts for people you don't follow. Oh, that's pretty neat. I need to actually, like, look into the settings again. It's funny, half of the new, well, actually, most of the new settings things I find is just from Nanu telling me. Like, Nanu will message me just like, here's this new little thing that Twitch is doing. And I'm like, oh shit, this is a neat little thing that Twitch is doing now.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Alright, I think we'll have him vibe with us for a little longer. Because there's still the thing that we have to do upstairs. I think there was the people upstairs. Unless we can't. Okay, there we go. You turned it off because you got a bunch of subs. You got subs to a bunch of cam girls. Oh no. Oh no, that's awkward. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe.
This old fireplace
Yeah,
is covered
happens to
in
the
lines
best of
drawn in
us.
blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
Yeah, I've gotten a few weird gift sub boys as well. I wish you could just remove them from your history so I don't have to see them anymore. Cause yeah, it is awkward. And it's like, sometimes I'm just watching this person, and the emotes are kind of cursed, right? So I'm just like, I'm good. But then sometimes I get gift subs, and I'm just like, oh god, why do I have to look at these very cursed emotes? These are nightmare fuel. But at least I never got any gifty boys to cam girls or hot tub streamers.
A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being.
Because
The
I
symbols
would
seem
just
very
perish.
esoteric.
Both doggos are snuggling together. Oh, that's precious. Oh, that's heckin' precious. All my homies love some cute heckin' doggos.
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Of course, narrow your eyes. The anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
It's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Oh, that looks like a side
A
quest.
list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized.
At least I can take my eyes off the curse sandwich. Oh, they're so tiny. Oh, they're so itty bitty. They're just a couple little guys. Literally just a couple of little guys just vibing.
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
They're just a 6 pound. They're just a bunch of little guys. They weigh less than my cats. They weigh less than my fam's cats. They're so small. They're just a bunch of little guys. Why do you say that?
The schedule.
They so
I
small.
know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Alright, is there... Alright, so take a shower. Take a shower's the big one. Listen, they're too small. I can't take their leggies. They fall under the short king status. Alright. The driver's about the smuggling. What was this again? Okay, we need to find our badge again. Malignant entity. She lives inside a chimney. Find an armor piece. Because you are over 6 feet tall, sir. Because you are over 6 feet tall. Also, hey Avo, it's all good. How's it going? You haven't missed much. We did a very graphic autopsy. A very graphic autopsy on the dead body. And Kim trusts us. I got an achievement that says Kim trusts us. We're best friends now. He trusts us. And now all they have to do is kiss. So we did a gross autopsy, but we bonded over it, so that's all that matters. Alright, so badge, the tattoo situation, secret passage. We need to find the sad song somewhere. But not in a kinky way. Oh, we need to get the boots off. And then we need to visit apartment 28. Alright, hold on. Let's go back down and let's get the boots off.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Come on, Kim. Live a little.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Come on, Kim. You trust me, right? Live a little. Let us take the boots. for that heckin' cursed image live. So everyone can see the awful sandwich. The awful sandwich that we have been subjected to. Slipstream logo. Slipstream printed on them. Yeah, because we didn't abandon this, well, examine this building at all, because we were rushing for the dead body.
The dusty radio computer sleeps on its wired frame, forgotten and unused. Its keyboard has
Listen,
a
that doesn't make it
button.
better.
A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A butter sandwich with bologna? Oh. Gross. Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Listen, my appetite has been lost from the autopsy and from the butter sandwich. Alright, let's look inside.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Tenant nods, observing the machine. Play?
Nothing happened. Something's missing. There's no tape in the play.
Do we have a tape?
Nothing happens.
Guess we don't have a tape. Right? Do we have a tape? We have the empty cassette, but that's used for the song. Handwritten note. And a bullet. There's a label on it. RCM 18823. At least you ate the cereal and not the butter sandwich. At least you ate the cereal and not the gross sandwich.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
It belongs, that butter sandwich belongs on like one of those food crime subreddits.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
Oh, are they running a D&D campaign down here?
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind?
Nah, just someone playing D&D. just a few guys playing D&D.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Yeah, we can examine it.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Listen, there are plenty of food crimes, and that butter sandwich is definitely one of them. Along with, you know, the classic NyQuil chicken.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
The lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Listen, Kim, I'm sure you can grow facial hair. I'm sure eventually you'll be able to grow facial hair. Are these creatures who drew them, are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
I don't think I was around for the spaghetti image. I wasn't in the community until 2021. So the spaghetti image is a mystery. I have no idea what the spaghetti image is that you speak of. And I don't know if I want to find out. Spent so
Some
much
people
time on
really
this.
like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Alright, we can move on.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Oh, so this is a classic spaghetti. Ah.
The
Alright,
photo
what are the
collage
photos?
depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog. or
Thank you,
morphine,
Electrochemistry,
a
for your
much-needed
riveting
respite
commentary.
from our own world.
Thank you, Electrochemistry, for your riveting commentary.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario.
Oh, the
A
heat death
desperate
of the
fight
universe.
For geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Yeah, this has to be like a D&D campaign or something. It's the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain.
What
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Lieutenant looked at the frigid ice field of
A
nothingness.
note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Well, at least they went out playing a good D&D campaign.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
I wish I didn't have eyes. I wish I didn't have eyes. Jesus fucking Christ. Why? Why the spaghetti? Why the spaghetti on the hand? It's not even on the fork anymore. It's just on the hand. That's a whole plate. That's a whole plate of spaghetti. Just on the hand. That's a whole thing of spaghetti. And I wish I could unsee it. That is definitely a food crime. That is definitely a food crime. That definitely belongs in a food crime.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
That definitely belongs in food crimes. Alright, let's head out. Let's see. Oh,
Okay.
Kim.
What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Yeah, it's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Lay it on me, Kim.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games.
I knew it.
Only these people were trying to automate
I knew it.
Make
It was
work
a
on regular
D&D
computers.
campaign. I knew it. At least people trying to automate it.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Yeah, how are they planning to do
Through
it?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone
Oh,
in the
so
world
it's-
can participate in the game, as long as they have
It's
a
just
tool ready.
Discord D&D campaign. It's just a Discord D&D campaign. That's all they were doing.
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on
Yeah,
the
it's
smaller call-in
literally a
stations. I
Discord
think
D&D
that was
campaign.
supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
I knew it. I was right.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Listen, if we can get a few other people in this universe, then our sorry cop and Kim should definitely play a D&D campaign.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this is a role-playing game.
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death.
Listen,
thrown.
they were just vibing with D&D. What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
Yeah, the world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
He says, looking around the derelict room, the pipes howl and a rat crosses across the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
So they were playing a D&D campaign. I knew it. Look at us theory crafting. Alright, and then we got a cube. What's this cube for? Production schedule. Filament contains information that could be read using a radio computer. Did we find one of those? Maybe it was the one over here. Do you want it?
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent
You want to
plates
make your own
and
cursed
printers
food
shine
image?
on the
Uh-oh.
keyboard.
No, not banana bread. You can't ruin the sanctity of banana bread. Banana bread is just too pure and too good of a food.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Alright, let's play this boy.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
Listen, unironically though, when everything's mixed in right before you bake it, it still tastes really good. So that wouldn't be cursed. But if you throw a banana peel in there, it probably would be cursed. But like the pre-baked banana bread mixture is actually really delicious. I would probably, if I didn't have to bake banana bread, I probably wouldn't, but I don't want to accidentally give myself salmonella. So so
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
yeah, would chug it if no food illnesses. Right, apparently they do make eggless cookie dough that's like safe to consume, and it doesn't taste as authentic as the real eggy thing, but it still tastes pretty damn good. Yeah, 10 out of 10. And I don't know how I feel about eggnog in general. Right? It's okay. But I feel like if I have more than one glass of eggnog anything, I will immediately hate it. It's like, yes, the first glass, very nice. More eggnog than that, not very nice. Yeah, you still eat raw cookie dough despite the warning. You made it, you're gonna eat it. Exactly. Exactly. Like, fuck my sensitive stomach, right? Sensitive stomach, shut the fuck up for 2 seconds while I eat my raw ass cookie dough. While I eat my raw ass cookie dough. You can feel bad about it in the morning, but not now, cause I'm eating it.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Silence, move out, we're gaming. Ash drank a half liter of eggnog and regretted it immediately. Also, thank you for the fix in my back. I was kind of shramping. Ugh. I do be shramping. Yeah, I would regret it too, because eggnog is just so rich, right? It's like drinking a stronger milkshake, and you can only have so much of that. You did like 5K steps for the Pikmin. Oh, that's a mood. Like, once I realized that it was like another 10K challenge, I was like, oh yeah, I can walk 10K steps. I can do it. I want that community badge. I got to 5K, and then I was like, I'm so fucking tired. I'm just gonna go home and lay down. Right? I'm so fucking tired. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get the 10K. But it was not in the cards for tonight. You went to a car show, so you at least had something to do while walking. Good shit. Good shit. And you out here knowing all this shit about fancy cars, I'm just like, that's fucking cool. I have no idea how it works, but that looks cool. That looks fucking cool. Oh, there's this mobile game it's kind of like Pokemon Go but for Pikmin. Right? So the goal is to literally go outside and touch grass. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, I can go outside and touch grass. When you went to, it would have been fun for non-car people. Good shit. Good shit. So yeah, it's pretty much Pikmin, but you go outside and touch grass. And I'm just like, fuck yeah. Man, I was so tempted though to buy like the Rock Pikmin costume, but I'm doing so well on slowly earning those coins in order to buy something from the shop. Right? The temptation is real. But my brain is like, I probably shouldn't spend real money on this. But Rock Pikmin, but I probably shouldn't be spending real money. As much as I would love to be a Rock Pikmin, I probably shouldn't be spending real money on this. Yeah, don't give in to the virtual money, especially since the game's very nice in terms of giving you coinage for walking, for going outside and touching grass. That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, I'm saving up for the Rock Pikmin t-shirt. Right? I'm halfway there so far. So slowly but surely, I will get that Rock Pikmin t-shirt just through the power of touching grass. Of going outside and touching grass. Oh, did my controller die? I think it did. Hold on. Oh no, fuck, did I not plug in the charger? God damn it. Now I have to leave my seat? That's lame. I have to actually get up and find the charging cable? Man. Where did I put it? I have to actually use my legs? This is illegal. When I'm gaming. There we go. But yeah, the temptation was very real. To give them my actual cash money, but I was like, no. I can be strong. I can hold out.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
It's the production schedule.
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
I mean, that glowing thing I put inside.
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yeah, yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh, I don't know the password. The password, I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Is it my birth?
Still no.
Yeah, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
I know, she's so sweet. Just a little old lady. Call me Fortress Accident.
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
Here, flip through a catalog where she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
So literally, just a Discord D&D game. And what is this? And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game.
Any other questions?
Here, ask when the connection finally improves. Alright, I think we're good. We don't know the password yet.
Thank you, and goodbye.
The lady's voice disappears along with the static.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
Here, can
Fluorescent play and print keys
Can we
shine
print?
on the keyboard. Nothing happens.
Alright. So we need to find the password. I think we'll leave the box in there for now. Kim, do you know the password?
Yes?
Ooh, we could try this.
Because
Fuck.
you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Dumb brain.
You look dumb.
Oh, no.
If you keep the lieutenant
I didn't mean to
waiting for too
Talk down to myself. We're doing great. Alright. We're doing great. Is there a password on this thing, maybe?
Your flashlight, some of the writing has faded with age. But
No, we already looked at everything on it. About you.
This old diagram for summoning radio frequencies unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. You think so? The web, they must have had massive air width.
Yeah,
Read
we
over
already...
this, a list of names under this. All of this.
My god. It's as if the schedule...
Nothing.
Yeah, so no password there. Man, we just want to play D&D, and we're being locked out through a password. Alright, there was... Floorboards Creek. We'll take that. And then there was someone upstairs. Oh, you! Hello. Let me look at your stuff first. Dice. Colorful polyhedral dice. Do you know the password? Candy dispensers are repurposed. Contain thousands of dice. Yep, this is D&D, alright. Hello.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go
No,
along
she's
with
just
this
vibing.
masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
It's confusing with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Sure. I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals. How do you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Listen, people make bank off of like making custom dice and fancy shit for role-playing games. Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirlin' in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
We care about the dead body.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
You never took your eyes off Worth to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
You know, that's fair. Honestly, same.
This person values focus above all. She keeps her sharp sight on the instruments before her.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the whirling's backyard.
Like a dead body? Like a murder? She stops to try to come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids.
Oh, those
And lately,
fucking
I've been seeing a
brats.
lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
Those gosh dang kids.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you work often Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession. making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
That's fair.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent
that is
here,
a plus.
So that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into the shadows above.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
I've heard this place is cursed. You know that people call it the doomed commercial area.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that this place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady?
Yeah, the bookshop lady's a
I've heard
little
that her
bit
business is doing rather well.
insane.
Have the energies spared her somehow?
So the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers. She has to exploit her own daughter. Or I don't know why the bookshop hasn't gone bankrupt. That's why I'm here. I will do this one.
Right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Yeah, you're right. The whirling doesn't really look like it's
And
cursed.
then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work on the table. All kinds of tools there lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wired cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, this curse is kind of suspicious. Presume it that there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Yeah, I don't think there's a curse. I think it's just a normal business happenings.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Here, let's see. We got a 17% chance.
You feel
Nope.
nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
No, we're not. We're not stripping. No. We are no. But I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. Well, will Kim be disappointed in us if we take off our clothes?
Excuse me, what are you doing?
The dice maker stares at you while you start to fuss with your pants.
Officer!
The lieutenant exclaims sharply. This was... Why did we do this? Is it just me? Or is it hot in here?
No, I don't feel hot. We're in a derelict smokestack. If anything, then it's cold here.
The zipper, it's stuck.
Oh no, not the zipper.
She rolls over to the other end of her table with her chair, looking for something to grab from the toolbox.
A tool to get the zipper open.
I'm just trying to lower my body temperature.
And why would you do that?
Don't worry about it. Let's put our pants back on.
Undressing in a stranger's place of business? Yes, it was. An unbelievably bad idea.
Don't sue us. She trembles as if trying to shake it off.
Miss, I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He's still recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, what happened to the other tenants?
More or
Everyone's
less.
gone.
Are you interested in anyone specific?
I won't go through all of these. Maybe the strange machine.
Fortress Accident. The
Maybe
radio
she'll have the
game
password
studio.
for it. Close her eyes as some remnant of memory lights up her face.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
That's just a D&D campaign.
They
That's just a
certainly
normal
took
day.
their work very seriously, even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she could still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that.
Thanks,
Showing up to work
electrochemistry.
at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
Yeah, well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. Or maybe that's too bad. Would have supported them, the project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The result is
No!
1 on a 20-sided die.
We're fucked.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes.
We're
Like
fucked.
snowfall.
We rolled a nat 1 on life.
Anything else?
I think we're good.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
How much we could
Of
try.
course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Cursed, extraordinary. Normal die, I'm very regular. Do you got any cursed boys?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as my life.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7
Oh,
now,
7, that's not
and I'll
bad.
give you your cursed die.
Sure.
Great, see you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so we need to go back to the bookstore. We need to pick up the dice in a few hours, take a shower. And I think we can't do the karaoke stuff until Wednesday. And then this is after 2100. Alright, I think... Yeah, let's head back down. I think we're good to send Kim off for now. I don't want to because I love him. But I think we can send him off.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Oh, can we
It's
can we
guarding
try the
over
boots
freezing
again?
corpse hidden.
I thought we decided to leave it to
All right,
Preston.
nah.
This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
All right. Let's send our boy off.
All right.
Takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. May they rest in processing.
We never found out how to do that,
Oh,
but
well, in another lifetime.
it's fine.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Alright, bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Now we're on our lonesome without our boy. So we do have some skill points, it looks like. Yeah, so let's see. Don't know what we need to level up. Decisions. 'Cause I don't... Oh wait, we do have a map though. Where's the map button? We have a map. Where is it again? Here we go. Okay, yeah, because I remember we got a map last time. So we can redo some of these checks that we haven't done yet. So we can figure out what exactly we need to upgrade. So composure, volition, interfacing. Maybe physical instrument? Where is that? Yeah, our muscles are kind of bad. We can fix that. All right, let's check the map again. So that should be easier now. Or not, or still challenging, but that unlocked that again. To try. Maybe drama, because we're already going back to Plaisance. And we are a dramatic boy, so maybe let's do that. Oh no, we're too poor. Oh well. And there is also the thoughts, which we can unlock another thought slot. Which sounds a lot more kinkier out loud. Yeah, we can, because we have a bunch of thoughts. Yeah, we can unlock. Alright, so now we have -1 authority. It's the white morning. -1 reaction speed. The Jamrock Shuffle. This might be fun. Do we have to do the derealization for something? It sounds familiar. Well, yeah, we'll do that. And then we can get rid of the flashlight. We don't need it anymore. And I think we had the bag last time. Man, we're all on our lonesome here. Alright, let's check the journal. Alright, so there's also the drivers, but I don't remember where they were. Can't do that yet. Alright, so let's go back to the bookstore. We'll do that. If I remember where the bookstore is. Let's head back to the bookstore, which is... Oh, here it is. Be like, hey, I solved your issue.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nia. She's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? for some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, she's just a normal businesswoman.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
She says there's no curse. We can try to lie. This was taxidermist shop. We could be like, I don't know. I don't think there's a curse.
Too many inconsistencies. What kind of talk is that?
The woman scoffs at you with an audible snort. She's just a businesswoman. She's a novelty dice maker. Her business has been up and running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Red blotches appear on her skin. Ma'am, are you okay?
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there.
There's no curse.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
She concludes tucking the pendant away in her blouse.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
Alright, see ya. Alright, peace. Cause yeah, I don't think there's a curse. I think she's just a little bit insane. Just a little bit. I think she needs therapy. Alright, let's see. So I think we can do the drivers. Read drivers at the intersection. Alright, let's see if we can solve this. But where? Does it say on the map where we need to go? Oh, I'm so happy we have a map, even though it's not very useful. Alright, so we're at the waterfront. Okay, yeah, this map is not very useful. It shows at least where the checks are to retry again that we can. But other than that, we could try the Joyce one again. Maybe she'll talk to us. Yeah, where is the intersection?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about the drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Alright, I'll leave you
It's not a
alone.
lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Alright, see ya. We'll ask someone else. I assume then they mean the people around here that I can ask about the drug. Can we cut through? Nah. Hello, fellow kids. Do you know about the drugs?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It
Okay,
looks
so we can't try this again. Hello, does anyone know about drug?
to work! Right to work!
Alright, I don't think he has anything to do with it. Wait, can we go in here?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
Alright, but this has nothing to do with the drugs, so we're good. Yeah, it just said around the intersection in general. Secret? Oh, gross tank top. At least it probably isn't as cursed as the netting tank top that we got earlier. Because, oh boy, that looked bad. Also, A-list, welcome in. Disco Elysium streamers always have the best stream overlays. Thanks so much. But yeah, how's it going? We are living our dreams as the saddest, sorriest cop around. Right, we just finished the investigation of the dead body that we put in the fridge, and our boy Kim went to processing, but he does trust us now. Right, we are best friends. Despite our very questionable life choices. And despite us going to the dice maker and almost taking off our clothes. But we don't talk about that. So now we're looking around trying to investigate drug happenstance. And I don't think it's more specific on where to find. Okay, so there are 3 at the intersection. We talked to one of them. So let's see if we can find the other 2. But yeah, I picked this game up a while ago, and then I got distracted by other things, and by other things I mean Alan Wake. Do you have anything about drug?
Fuck off again?
You're the lorryman, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Takes a long drag on his cigarette. Smell booze and cigarettes. What's different about narcotics?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken
I forgot this guy
somehow.
sucks.
It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
I forgot this guy is a huge asshole. So you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling me that you don't know anything about the drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
He puffs on his cigarette. And what are you hanging around here for? Most other camioners? I don't know, French is hard. Have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Yeah, we're slowly getting through it. There's so much to do in this game, and it's fantastic. But it's funny, when I first started playing this game, I think it took us several streams to even investigate the dead body. Because I kept getting distracted.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
In the best possible way. Also, we have died in the best possible ways as well. Like, I still can't get over how we refused to pay our bill for our room, and then we ran away. We tripped over an old woman while we were flipping off the main guy, fell on our asses and died. I love this game so much. I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
And despite being a mess of a human being, we somehow rolled a success on like an 18% chance skill check, and we beat up that one guy who was guarding the dock area. Somehow. But then 2 seconds later, when we were investigating behind, like in that hidden part of the bookshop, and we rammed into the door, we failed that 2 times in a row. So Kim was like, dude, you just ran into a door 2 times in a row and almost passed out. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Since you left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running the drugs?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Like, I am so happy that Kim trusts us now, because we have not given him many reasons to trust that we are competent. I am playing this man as a himbo and sorry cop as I physically can. I am making Harry Dubois the saddest little meow meow of a character who apologizes to everyone, everything, including the milk carton that was on the ground. And I love him. Who's that?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Or really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find him?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Lorryman lets out a raspy croak, his own sense of humor.
Seriously, though, he's
Alright, a
usually
bit south.
just a little bit south of here.
By
Down
the
near
canal.
the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourself.
Sir, you act like I'm good at
His
directions.
tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
Guess I need to pay him a visit then.
Guess so.
Alright, so south by the canal. Alright, we're good. We're not gonna talk to him anymore. Alright, so generally south. Like south down here? Or it might be further. The people in this game act like I am any good at directions when the answer is no, I am not. Is it you?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool.
He makes both
Bang, bang,
hands.
bang, bang.
Oh. He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shooter.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Whip him out. Yeah, oh, we're so cool.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
We're so cool sometimes. Shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now what can I do for you?
He nods towards his shabby wares. Yeah, I think we're good on cash money. I don't think we need to rob this guy. Just kidding, I'm really here to shake you down for some answers. to official police questions.
Then fire away, officer.
So, Ceiling, I think that's how I pronounce it. What's your stance on the drug?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Oh yes, the tasty, tasty drugs. Also, like earlier on when I first started this game, we decided a stance that we would not pay for our drugs, but if there just happened to be free drugs on the ground, then we'll take them, right? We're not gonna go out of our way to pay for drugs, but if there just happens to be some tasty drugs on the ground, some floor drugs. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. Here she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you in your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
Yeah, he's a shit person. So you admit you're a lorry driver.
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
He spreads his arms. Yeah, what do you know about the drug operation at the harbor? Or, yeah, we'll go with this one.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Wait, what crowd?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Yeah, we're buddies. Help us out. Yeah, no one will know it was you. It's fine. It's fine. We're cool.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
This lady driver, the old woman back there. Point to the pale driver. Dazed out, strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Could you associate with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Alright, I think we're good.
All right. Very cool. Let's cap this off with a purchase. A pair of funky sunglasses, detective?
Oh,
you
that...
deserve it. And I deserve it too. Don't you think?
Oof. Well, 8%. 8%.
No need
Nah.
to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Nah. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to ask you for money aggressively. I just wanted to see if I could be successful at it.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know. It's just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Street vendor nods, dead serious.
You see, I'm an honest entrepreneur. I can't help you if you don't give me a good reason as to why I should. Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire incident is already forgotten. Alright, see ya. Alright, so we found out that. Find out who is the lady driver. Alright, so I think we got everything out of him. There might be... Oh wait, is this free drugs? Hold on. Is this free shit on the floor?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
Oh, these are the
A
sunglasses he
variety
was
of
talking
shapes and
about.
colours.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Better takes out a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Yeah, I'll try them on.
Abort. These are hideous.
Uh-oh.
What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
Oh, that's a steal.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these
Electrochemistry is like, fuck yeah, buy these shades, and Composure's like, you dumb boy. Don't spend your money. But luckily I am a dumb boy. Oh, those look like fun shades. Yeah, we'll buy
Good
them.
starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade,
The shades
come
of
back and see me.
self-destruction. You know, same. Let's put these boys on. Oh yeah, look at us. We're so cool. We're really rocking the depression vibes right here. We sure are rocking depression. We get a finger pistol thought. Promise a gun, that is certain, why he became a cop. Idle hands like some story-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases and like what, talking to people. Yeah, nice. And then from savages that are a firearm. This ain't right. You need to think around the problem. All you need to do is snap your fingers at people. Oh. Do we have enough to unlock? Okay. We'll wait until we have depression thoughts. Once we finish our depression thought, we'll see if we can unlock our finger gun cool thought. Because you have to have a little bit of both.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
And as long as we stay over the $18 for the night, for the hotel costs, I think we'll be fine.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
All right, what you
find
got?
your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Perfect for a depression man like myself.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy
Okay.
secondhand. Keep
80.
the economy moving.
83%. Come on. Come on.
Something
Yes.
cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the
Listen,
awful
I'm here for
typeface.
it. How much?
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty.
All right, what's it
And
look
it's
like?
only
Oh, that
$4.50 for
looks
you, sir.
actually really nice. Yeah, we're buying it.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
All right, we're good. All right, let's put this on. Oh yeah, this is cute. Do we have any fancier pants? Nah, so we're stuck with our normie pants. Can we hold something else? In our hand. Oh, it would be tools probably. Flashlight. Alright, now I think we're good. At least, listen, this windbreaker is surprisingly nice. Had to pick up people from a party. Welcome back. Welcome back to our depression man. We gave him some depression sunglasses and a fancy windbreaker. So we're looking damn fine. But Yi, welcome back. Alright, so we need to continue our drug finding adventures. Need to find them drugs. Right, it's from the sewer. Alright, so they did say that there was another person around here. You were given with the exchange of a giant pretzel and mac and cheese? Oh, you're living the dream. A big old pretzel and some mac and cheese? Man, I could kill for some mac and cheese right now. All my homies love some good mac and cheese. Hello, are you selling drugs? Oh no, you're just a man.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old.
Listen, there's no quick trip in California, I don't think.
On the other side of the waterlock, and on an enormous
Is there?
billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Is there? I don't think there is. Nope. Unfortunately, there is no quick trip where I am at. But the grocery store by my place does have some really fancy mac and cheese. Right? Like last week when I was doing my groceries, I bought some lobster mac and cheese, and holy shit, that was some good mac and cheese. Listen, you have to... I think I turned up the cost of the reward for you guys to make me buy shit on stream. Up to 100k. So... Or was it 80? 80. People have reached the leggy reward, but they have not reached the food reward in a hot sec. But man, I might though. I might get some mac and cheese after the stream, if there are places still open. 'Cause man, I fucking love mac and cheese. I'm so sad there's no Noodles and Company by me. I'm so very sad. I'm so sad. There's, like, my old place, there was a Noodles and Company, like, a block away. Yeah, the nearest Noodles and Company is, like, a 45-minute drive. I'm so sad. Here, let me search for it. Yeah, the nearest Noodles and Company is 20 miles away. I'm so sad. I'm so sad the nearest Noodles and Company is 25 miles, and it's heartbreaking. It's so hard, cause man, the buffalo chicken slightly spicy mac and cheese there is divine. is divine. And I'm so, because at my old place in Denver, there was a Noodles and Company right across the street. In my old place in Denver, it was like a 10-minute walk, right? So it was like not even a quarter mile away. Oh, I also love the Japanese pan, but swap mushrooms for broccoli. Yes. But yeah, I'm so sad. Literally right when I moved here, right when I moved here, I was just like, where's the nearest Noodles and Company? And then I was so sad that it was 25 miles away. It's heartbreaking. I miss Noodles. So when I went to visit Sam last year, and she was like, where do you want to go to eat that's like affordable? Because we have like 30 minutes before we were going to see a movie. And I was like, Sam, can we please go to Noodles and Company? I was like on my hands and knees being like, Sam, can we please go to Noodles and Company? And she was like, yeah, of course. And that was the happiest moment. Besides, hanging out with a best friend. The happiest moment was getting Noodles and Company again. Cause I haven't made the trip since I moved here, and I need to go. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will make the trip to get Noodles and Company, because fuck man, I want Noodles and Company. Oh yeah, there is a Steak and Shake by here, I think, at least. Steak and Shake. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the saddest news I have ever I'm gonna DM you, Nanu, this horrifying realization. But the nearest Steak and Shake is 59 miles away. The nearest Steak and Shake is 59 miles away. This is so sad. I'm crying. The nearest Steak and Shake is 59 miles. I don't feel like I'm in California, man. I'm like in the awkward part of California that's like in between. Like I am literally right in the middle between San Diego and downtown LA. So both of those commutes are like an hour and a half. So I'm in the weird part of California. I know, it's so sad. Yeah, apparently there's a Steak and Shine Inn. I don't know, is there a website? Is there a website for this? What in the world is the Steak and Stein? It's a comfort. What a comfort to discover that warm and intimate restaurants like the Steak and Shine are still in your service, serving up satisfying and delicious meals from a classic dinner menu. Leave the world of fluorescent lighting and in-and-out service behind and enter the relaxing Steak and Stein Inn. This is the perfect spot for a thick... Nah, man, you know I'm the distracted streamer. This is the perfect spot for a thick, tender steak and some camaraderie with friends and family. Temp, you almost died laughing because you now have to promise if you guys get a hairless cat, it has to be called Sir Scrotus. Yes. Man, I fucking love hairless cats. They're gremlins, right? They're such gremlins, and I love them so much. Like, I know if I get a hairless cat, it'll be called Gremlin, right? Because they're such gremlins. They're such little gremlin boys, and I love them so much. Also, this restaurant is really fucking fancy. Ted. You can't name a cat Balls. You can't name a cat Balls. I mean, Scrotus isn't much better. Welcome, Avo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Did you come in as I said you can't name a cat Balls? But yeah, Scrotus isn't much better because it's scrotum, but I mean, Skringles is better. Welcome in, Ava. We're talking about hairless cats. And the crime that the nearest Steak and Shake to my house is 60 miles away. And the nearest Noodles and Company to my house is 25 miles away, and this is a crime. Oh, and also, Kenobi, speaking of hilarious Midwestern names like DeForest. So, So as a child, right? As a child, I lived in this town called, well, this was the neighboring town. I'm not going to actually say what town I was in, but the neighboring town was called Oak Park, right? So when I moved to Wisconsin, people were like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Oak Park." Well, I said the name of the town, and I was like, "It's by Oak Park." And they were like, "Why are you telling us that you lived by a park?" And I'm just like, "No, that was the name of the town." No, that was literally the name of the town, Oak Park. I am not referencing a random ass park. Yeah, gosh dang English semantics. Yep, literally welcome to the Midwest. There's two brands. Yeah, literally Oak Park. Welcome to the Midwest, where it's either a name that's impossible to pronounce, or Lake Forest, or Oak Park, or yeah, I think those were the big ones, besides actually saying the name of the town that I grew up in. Yeah, and Gotham. And a literal Gotham. So yeah, it's either forest names or names like Oconomowoc. That's a fun one to say. Or Menominee. Or Fond du Lac, which sounds like a cheese. So yeah, names are fun. Names are fun. Midwestern names especially. Yeah, they're fun. But man. But man. Oh yeah, Waukesha. Which people pronounce Waukesha like Waukesha, and that pisses me off so much. I don't usually get upsetty spaghetti over Wisconsin names, right? Cause they're all kind of silly. But no, it's not Waukesha or Waukesha, like the singer. It's not Waukesha like Kesha. It's Waukesha. It is not like Kesha the singer. But I wish it was, because that would be fun, right? That would be fun. Oh, that's a tough one, because I don't think I've ever been there. Ashwaubenon, I think? If I had to look at it and then put it through a Midwestern brain. Right, because I haven't been there, and I don't know where that is, so therefore I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. Right, Midwestern names, man. They break my brain every single time. It's so funny too, because whenever you like go to visit a different country or whatever, and they're like, "Where are you from?" And I'm just like, "Well, what would be a easy answer that doesn't involve explaining?" Because let's be real, most people don't know what the fuck a Wisconsin is. Let's be real, most people don't know Wisconsin even exists as a state. When I was in Illinois, I was like, "Wisconsin? What the fuck is a Wisconsin?" What the fuck is a Wisconsin? So before I went to college, and I can easily like explain where I lived when I was in college, because that's like a known place. I was just like, "Oh, I'm from Chicago," because everyone knows where Chicago is, right? Everyone knows what Chicago is, so I don't even bother. When I was in high school and then also going abroad, I was just like, "Yeah, Chicago, that's close enough. It's in the same general vicinity." It's like 2 hours away from where I actually was, so it counts. Every Wisconsinite except me. I'm very bad at geography. Like I know like the general Midwestern area states, and then I know the general, what's surrounding Colorado. But everything else, I'm just like, where the fuck? Nanu, if you asked me to point to where Missouri was on a map and where Kansas City is, I probably wouldn't. Or if you ask me where the fuck St. Louis is, I'm just like, yeah, it's somewhere around there. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Fuck if I know exactly where, but it's somewhere. But yeah, my sense of direction is garbage. My sense of location is also bad. I should never rely on me for any form of navigation unless there's signal for a GPS. Even then I'll probably still get lost. Like the one time I had to do a presentation in another building when I was doing an internship, and I got lost for an hour, and then my colleagues were like, where the fuck have you been, Thai? You've been missing for an hour. And I was like, oh, the presentation ran long. The presentation ran long. I totally didn't get lost wandering around the streets for an hour. Right? This boy is bad at directions. Yeah, see, I have no idea where the fuck Sand Bay or Red Cliff is. I have no idea what those words are. But at least I didn't think to name a hairless cat. Oh, this all comes full circle. At least I didn't think to name a hairless cat Ballsack. Right at the end of the day, I can pride myself in the idea of naming a cat Ballsack did not even cross my mind. So, I'm proud about that. It's all good, Avo. We've come full circle. We've come full circle. We've come full circle. Listen, whenever I mention Ballsack, Avo is just summoned. There probably is a town called Ballsack somewhere in the world. I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, Avo, it all comes full circle. Right? We start from the Ballsack, and the Ballsack we return to. I apologize in advance if I have scared off the person who was just here for Disco Elysium. This is what happens. I get distracted and then the stream sure turns into something. But not in a kinky way. But not in a kinky way. What a time to be alive. Anyway, does this man have drugs? Let me turn back on my controller. Yeah. We come from it, and then listen, we don't know what happens when we die. Listen, we don't know what happens when we die. We don't know what the afterlife is like.
His posture.
Anyway, does this man have drugs?
Despite his powerful build,
We're looking for drugs. Does this man have?
This resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Listen, We don't know what the fuck happens when we're gone, right? We do become worm food though, that is very true. Unless, you know, we become embalmed, because I think that's bad for the environment. Anyway. Yeah, so I think if we're embalmed, we fuck up the environment because we don't naturally decompose. True, illegal pharmaceutical medication. Alright, it doesn't look like this man has the illegal pharmaceutical medications. Yeah, but what are you doing here?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock.
Oh
I'm
boy,
keeping him company
stuck.
and eating their salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow
Also, thank you
shirt
for the
and
hydrate.
grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Water time.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
I think we're good. We're trying to find the drugs. And also probably rescue the man. Well, maybe he wants me to maybe I have to go through his dialogue.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on
Because
that
this sounds
side.
like a side quest.
Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have salami? Can I have some?
Sure thing.
Free salami. He cuts off a slice of his salami. Of salami, not hit, you know.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Fuck yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't listen. We're a mess. We're a mess without our boy Kim. All right. We're just barely hanging on. Right when Kim left to go to processing, we just became a mess of a man. but not in a kinky way. Listen, ever since our boy Kim left us to do, you know, productive police work, right, we have just become a mess of a man. Here, let's talk to him again, because we're trying to find the drug situation.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Very cool. I like your style, officer.
Alright, so he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Listen, it's fine. Everything's fine. Let's go find the drug person. Here, let's check the journals. I think we've gotten distracted. Alright, so we need to find the lady driver. We don't know exactly where she is. Listen, we're fine. Everything's fine. No need to bonk me. It's fine. Oh, okay, we're just here. Take the free shit though. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Let's see if we can find the person who's selling the drugs. Or illegal pharmaceutical medications. Right, they weren't very specific.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition. Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
We're good. We're good. Silence thought. Begone thought. We're on a mission. A mission to find drugs. But not to use them, to bust them like the cop we are. Right, to stop to stop these people being gay and doing their crimes. Alright, really didn't give us another hint. I think the guy said like the lady was around here somewhere. No being gay and doing crimes. We are completely normal gays here, not crime gays. No crime here. We are here to stop all crime. There will be no crime on our watch because we'll just apologize to the criminal. No idea how long you struggled typing facilitate thinking you spelt it wrong. Ain't that a mood? Ain't that a mood? Autocorrect out here saving our asses. And is there nothing? Well, there is free shit in the trash. But where, oh where, is the person selling the drugs? It does until it tells you correct word is wrong. Oof. Then you're really screwed. Alright, maybe around here there's someone who's selling drugs. Hello, are you selling drugs? No. You don't even have dialogue options for me. Do you have any information?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
Oh, here we
What's on your
go.
mind?
But these are illegal pharmaceutical medications. Her one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
She's around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drugs.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Yeah, whoomst.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Yeah, but what does she look like
A
then?
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
That doesn't help me. What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
As he was conducting the drug trade, you said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Listen, there's no crime here. Tell me the answer. True, the only difference between a drug dealer and a doctor is a license. That is very true. But I mean, drug dealers don't ask as many questions. And also, you don't have to fight your insurance company with like normal ass drug dealers. And you also don't have to pay like thousands of dollars just to get your prescription. But doctors do like vet their drugs though. And a drug dealer, you don't really know what you're getting.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad.
But
She's
the
not
drugs.
a bad person. I know that much.
I can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that
Yeah,
on
true,
my
unless you go to a fancy one. You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you.
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Yeah, or an ex-doctor, right? Like, ex-doctors turn into drug dealers all the time, I think. Right? Like, there's a lot of those, like, offices that are like, yeah, I'm a doctor, but not really. So I'll just give you whatever you want if you pay for it. So they are similar, but they are also very different. Just told everyone's afraid of her, you're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like
Yeah, some were
for her.
doctors and drug dealers. Does violent life include drug?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind? Maybe we can still bust the drugs.
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Listen, the racist guy I don't want to be friends with
Now
anyway.
is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
I don't want to force him, though. He seems like a chill guy. Yeah, I thought it was telling us to go talk to the racist guy, but nah, it's like still force like this guy right here. Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation, too. It's important. I can't blow it.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
Come on, Tommy. Help me out here.
Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
And we'll drop it for now. We'll force the racist asshole guy.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Alright, see ya. Alright, so let's ask the other guy. The racist fucker. I'm gonna force you. I'll beat you up.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You haven't been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Silling didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another honest lorryman's job. Talk to him.
Listen,
I don't know anything.
I'm not afraid of beating you up. Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwit. You don't scare me. You cubs don't run Rivachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run shit.
Just tell me where the goddamn lady driver is.
You're all bark and no bite. The real dogs are up in Jamrock. Everyone knows that.
Yes, you are. You're coming with me to the station.
No, I'm not. I'm not coming anywhere. And you're not taking me there. Nah, fuck off.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me which one's her lorry.
Listen up, fuckwit. You don't scare me. You cubs don't run Rivachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run shit.
So who does? The lady driver.
I ain't saying nothing.
I'll beat you up.
What? Here on the street? You won't. Now fuck off.
God damn it. God damn it, I was hoping we could beat him up. Alright, let's go check on the other guy then. Maybe he'll tell us without... Like, he's the one I wanted to beat up. I don't want to beat up anyone else. Here, will you be nice to me? Wait, no, we already questioned him about it.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Yeah. Is the game telling us... We might have to force him. I don't think there's another way that I can think of, because we talked to all the people. I'm sorry, Tommy.
Stuck
Don't
in
be
the rain in a
mad.
traffic jam, man. What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, Detective.
I'm
Get somewhere
sorry.
else. There's a ton of drivers
It's part
here.
of the quest. She's suspecting you to tell me where she is or I can't finish the investigation.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
I'm sorry, buddy. Something breaks in him as he stares into your eyes. I'm sorry.
The realization that you've used his friendliness and goodwill for your own ends.
I'm sorry, buddy. Where's the lady driver?
Here.
Takes a keyring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving to you in silence.
The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex. Looks like a chain lock.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
I'm sorry, buddy. Alright, so it's down past the statue. Okay, that's good to know. I'm sorry,
I bet
bud.
you are.
I'm
And
sorry.
he's sorry he couldn't be what he wants to be. A good person.
I'm sorry, buddy.
His last line. His revenge on the world.
Anything else? Like, I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. We just need to get the drugs, right? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. But there wasn't a way. Alright, so by the statue, here it is.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days. This is the one the man pointed to. His friend's lorry.
Alright, let's unlock the door.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just
Open it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is
Right, we're
plastered
just
with
here to take
old
the
movie
drugs,
posters.
right?
Actresses smile from the walls.
We're not gonna,
There's
like,
a
hunt her
radio
down.
transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Oh, this is where the drugs are, probably. Peel off the covers of the passenger seat.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Alright, open the map, boy.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock. And this person knows them all.
Mystery solved.
There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the massive brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Where does the road lead?
To Kuron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river.
Man, this is a
and then to
fancy drug
Stella Maris in the
operation.
Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below
Alright,
the road.
let's fold open the second boy.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. No storm will ever drown Revachol. The great solution to the riddle of history.
Alright, let's look at the third boy.
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock.
Yeah,
By
they
the
went
way,
ham on this drug operation.
These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway.
What does this all mean?
The cluttered cabin of the abandoned lorry offers no reply. If only Lieutenant Kitsuragi were here to help you piece together the
No!
evidence.
Our boy! We needed our boy!
You stuff the maps back under the seat cover. Better
Alright, we might not be
leave
able to do
traces
this
of you
then
being
until
here
we find
yet.
our reunite
The
with our
movie stars
best
look
friend.
silently by.
Yeah, we'll probably have to come back here then.
He closed the rusty old lorry door. For now, your job here isn't done yet.
Yeah, we'll probably have to go back then when our boy is with us. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll hold off then until our boy returns. Oh man, I miss our boy. Alright, so we can't do the badge situation yet. Armor piece. Talk to, oh, so we can do this. Establish authority. Can pick up the dice eventually. Track our badge. Tattoos. Secret passage. Karaoke. And then after 2100. So I guess we can go back to the Whirlin' Rags. Talk to Titus, maybe T-pose to assert our dominance. I'm worried though, doing this without our boy. Right, I'm very worried about doing some stupid shit on accident without our best friend, Kim, our beloved. Because we are not a functional human without it. Right, everything devolves when our best boy, Kim, isn't with us. But let's still see, maybe we can still establish dominance. Hello, I'd like to establish dominance,
Looks like
please.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Oh, we're... Alright, I don't think I'll be able to do this. Right, because it wants us to establish authority. I don't think we can. Oh, wait, we need to actually put some skill points into authority, don't we? Yeah, well, let's leave. We're too baby to assert dominance. Let's take a shower instead. Because I don't think there's anything else we can really do. Because we need to wait to pick that up. We need our boy for this. And then I think we need to do the drug thing to get Joyce to open up. Yeah, so this is for Joyce, so we can't do that without doing that. The armor piece, I don't know how to find that. We can't T-pose, we're too baby. Don't know where our badge is. The tattoos, that might take some time. The secret passage we don't have access to yet. And karaoke I don't think we can do until Wednesday. I remember looking that up. Alright, let's take a shower. We need one. Holy shit. We performed the most cursed autopsy. So let's take a nice shower. Oh god, I forgot how messy our room is. Can we clean? Can we pick up this bottle off the ground? No. Did we fix the
bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror.
Oh, encyclopedia.
The
And
expression.
electrochemistry. Alright, so we can't do that yet. But we can take a shower.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are.
We need a shower.
Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Thanks, Perception. You're always the real homie. Alright, let's take a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Just close your eyes and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Why are we showering with beer?
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Why are we showering with beer? Oh, well, we can take them out. Let's take them out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
We can linger in the tub.
Your fingers grow pale.
Oh, nice, we're
and are
doing
covered
better.
with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking
Shut
aquarium.
up.
Time to get moving.
Physical instrument. Don't be rude to us, the sad little meow meow sorry cop, man. Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
He really is. Like, honestly, he really is. Because this man is a depression. A depression, disaster human with some really unhealthy, bad coping mechanisms. Who gets better over time, but he's also a dick, so... Alright, I think we're done in the tub.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Oh, so we can try the mirror thing again. With I think encyclopedia is what it wanted. Here, let's check the mirror again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror.
Or we can do
adorned with
electrochemistry.
the expression.
Our electrochemistry is better, so I think we should do some more electrochemistry. Because we're kind of dumb, right? We can't put our skill points into being smart because we're not that. So let's put some more into electrochemistry.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Fuck it. Come on.
It's like something snaps
Let's
in
go.
you.
Let's
A
go.
nerve ending, a thought, a sadness.
Let's
Your
go.
face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how.
Let's fucking go.
Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Thank you, electrochemistry. Let's go. 17% chance. Let's fucking go. All right, we can leave that alone for now.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. You see your face, such as it is
So now our
without
face is
the
normal.
expression.
Good shit. Good shit. We're so normal. Let's fucking go. Alright, what's next on our list of thingies to do? So we showered. We need our boy for this. What are we doing next? So I think we've done everything we could do for today. Besides the dice maker and, you know, the smoker. Yeah, so what else do we have to do today? Cause Kim's gone for the rest of the day doing police stuff. So what to do? Wait, what was the skill check on you? I could try to T-pose on
the
him.
circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Right, I think the chance was like a fucking 3%. But we could all, fuck it. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, we could stomp our feet. That's not very authoritative. We could point our fingy. Alright, first tell me someone who's been, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit. The only one keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Or I need the best bro and his gun for my demonstration. Points finger.
And what exactly is it you've been doing? That's so
Points finger
goddamn
dramatically.
special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around harassing kids on the street. Kids.
Those kids are assholes. They've done everything wrong.
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
You're not getting any complaints, except maybe from the kids, and the kids are awful. We don't want to tell them that we don't have a gun, because that's setting us up for not good times, I think. We haven't been racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right.
Oh, we should probably
Inciting
heal our
race
damaged
violence in
morale.
my town.
Kali said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the Kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
This second answer is leading us into some bad shit, I have a feeling. So we're gonna go with the first one. That's a lie. There is no race rally.
Sure there is. Kali said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Kali works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Because I don't trust him enough to reveal plot secrets to him, so I think we're just gonna leave. And fix our poor morale. Alright, well, our T-posing didn't work. Our T-posing did not work. Let's see. Still don't know how to find our way into the secret passage. It was locked. We can do the tattoos, but I don't feel like wandering around asking people. And then that may take a while. We can't prove our authority. We're too weak. We can't T-pose. Huh. What to do? What to do? Our boy is gone, and what to do? Can we, like, take a nap? Can we, like, end the day early? Or, like, pass some time, maybe? Yeah, naps does sound nice, especially for our poor man. Yeah, can we, like, nap for a few hours? Is that an option?
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Alright, no. We cannot take a nap. Nap denied. Yeah, I know, dang it. And then there was, like, this whole secret passage, but it's still locked.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent, the cobalt blue surf. Old cobalt, the door does not.
Yeah, we can't do anything there yet. I guess we could go check the car again. Seeing those trucks down there. Secret cigarettes! Secret cigarettes. Thank you, Thought, for these secret smokes. But yeah, let's see if we can do anything else with the car, despite our boy not being here.
A lorry abandoned. The smell of... There's something odd about the passenger seat. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Petit Feric from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Yeah, I might as well see if there's anything else we can
It
do.
looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex.
And there's also the
mathematical
password
equations
for the
explain basics of
D&D
something
stuff
called
that we
the
haven't figured
ULAN
out.
frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give
Yeah,
you
we're not
a
smart
headache.
enough for math.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio, dust on the windows.
Alright, check the
You wedge
pedals.
yourself under the steering wheel.
I mean,
to get a
time
better
does
look.
pass if we're just looking at
Seems
shit.
like the few tools
So we
lying
might just
around
look at
here,
shit.
A hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
But why the sandpaper?
No idea. You could peel off the sandpaper to peek underneath, but that would be tampering with the scene.
I could just take a peek. Just a teensy weensy, itty bitty little peek.
The throttle underneath looks as smooth as glass, slippery even. The sandpaper must be there to add some extra grip,
Sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot shoe.
matching one of the footprints found from the crime scene, which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Oh shit. Oh shit, this is some new information. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
You've identified the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys had anything to do with the drug trade?
I don't know, they are pretty suspicious. They are suspicious, but are they drug lords? They're assholes, but are they assholes with drugs? I don't think we know enough yet. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a
You
secret.
should probably still talk to them, see what they've got to say for
Okay,
themselves.
now we got more shit to do.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls, but there's something strange.
Yeah,
about
because
the
they're
passenger
assholes,
seat.
but are they
The radio
drug
transmitter
assholes?
sits on the center console, and the pull-out toolbox lies.
Alright,
hidden
might as well
under
investigate
the
everything
driver's
else
seat.
here just to make sure
Some
we're
tools
good.
lie scattered near the pedals. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a
Alright,
key
so we
to
need a
work,
key, but we don't have
the
it.
key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver. The peculiar frequency tableau indicates that at least 128
128?
stations have been saved on this radio. It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Yeah, why would anyone need so many radio stations?
Unclear.
What about Speed Freaks? Is that one of the save stations?
Doesn't look like it.
Is there anything I can do with the radio?
Not without the dial key, no.
Alright, we're
The
good.
smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Alright, let's examine the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
I forget, have we told what year this game takes place in, or just like general future vibes?
One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an orange.
Or maybe past
attached
vibes.
right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air.
Yeah, same,
It's
Avo.
spicy,
It's been a
with
few
hint of
months.
amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
What's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably grenade number 5.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Don't worry about it, electrochemistry. I'm sure
The
it's
actresses
fine.
And the rare actor.
Alright, we're
Close
good.
the rusty old lorry door. Your job here.
Oh, nice. So it did count. Okay, I thought it was implying we needed our boy, but I guess we're good. I guess we're okay.
It's just a racist mug.
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean
there
to.
to
No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. All right, so confront the boys about the drug, and then we can go back to Joyce afterwards. Nice. I thought we were too stupid to figure it out on our own, but luckily our boy has just enough brain cells to figure out what we needed to do. He had just enough brain cells. All right, let's head back. All right, Hardy boys, what do you know about drug?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, he's not happy after my failed T-pose. All right, guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41.
Listen, I found many drugs on the floor. You're right, there is no local drug trade. Except you.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
Oh yeah, they're doing the drugs.
To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
Oh yeah, this whole hypothetical shit. Yeah. And yeah, we are a clown. We are a disaster.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course.
Oh yeah, this
Hardy
smug
men
bastard,
to run
yeah.
Such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Should we like lean in to the hypothetical shit? Like, we don't have much authority over him. Maybe we should lean into it to help get more information. Yeah, good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way, we have some control over it.
Thank you. Theoretically.
Yeah, we want to please him because we're not very good at T-posing.
Theoretically.
Takes a sip of his beer and smiles.
Titus, I'm amazed. Where is the same professionalism when it comes to other topics? You're doing great. I hardly have to interfere at all.
I don't know, Lizzie. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, was there anything else? I was sorta gonna get my brewski on.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Do you think she went missing because the two of them had a fight or falling out or something and then she fled?
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know. Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
All right, no. All right, I'm going to wait until we put more into authority because I'm not going to try the 3% again. So let's head out. Listen, I trusted myself on an 18% skill check and a 17%, but not a 3%. I'm not that lucky. All right, so we did that. So now we need to go back to Joyce. Alright, so let's go back to her. Alright, and she was... Where was she? She was by... Okay, so she was all the way down. Oh my goodness, I have to remember where to go again. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, I think we need to cut around through here. It's been so long since I've navigated this place. So I think we can cut through here. Unless this is just taking us back to what's-his-face. Eggrat. That was his name. I knew it was a rat something or other. Time to get hopelessly lost again. Alright, so this is where we came in. This might be the long roundabout, unless it was... We might as well go around here, see if we can find it. Oh yeah, this might have just been where Eggrat is. Yeah. Yeah, this is just where what's-his-face was. The guy who almost killed us because we sat in his very uncomfortable chair.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. The container door appears unmoved by your
Are we flirting with the cargo door? You know, screw it. You're a fine piece of engineering. Do you know that?
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible
we can't even flirt with the cargo door
than before?
Man.
Why does this situation feel so familiar? Do you have a history of propositioning inanimate objects?
Alright, I'm not gonna risk it. Alright, well... I guess this adventure wasn't completely fruitless because we attempted to flirt with a cargo container. So it wasn't all bad. We still accomplished something or other. Alright, let's head out. Alright, I think maybe it was by the crime scene was where we were able to cut through. And clearly we accomplished something by doing a little bit of flirtation. This is why we need Kim, right? Without him, we just flirt with inanimate objects. Alright, was it like through here maybe? And then up and around? Yeah, we just miss him. We miss our boy. Alright, so it's not this way, but I think we're on the right track. So I think it's behind. We'll find our way. Yeah, so maybe it's behind the whirling in rags. Oh no, we were just around here. So maybe it's around in the other direction. Yeah, let's try going up and around. Or maybe it's literally this way. Maybe it is literally this direction is where Joyce is. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, here's the dock. And she was on her boat. Alright, it literally was just that easy. Hi, Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Oh, I spoke with the Lorryman at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
You're scared enough to conclude for now.
Yes. And will you start an official investigation?
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise.
Hold on, you seem anxious to know. Why is that?
I've kept my eye on the Camioners. Even tried to get to know one. It's a mystery I'm already invested in. Which one of them, if any, could organize such a complex operation?
Alright, let's see if we can get away with not selling her out. Set us on a wild goose chase, there's nothing to investigate.
I don't believe that for one moment, officer. I'm just going to assume that departmental regulations prevent you from saying anything more. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement.
Yeah, because I don't trust her.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound
Yeah, she's
cold
very suspicious.
They taste of iron and
Plus, I still feel bad that I pressured that one dude to give us the keys. I already heard a connection between the lynching and the strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer. Every worker a member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric and not a serious demand, but the stridency of it seems to have spooked them.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they?
Cronell, an Odinese military company. As far as I know,
yes,
three
please,
arrived in
please go to bed if
They
you're
report to me
tired.
sporadically,
We support
but they
a
do not
healthy
answer to
heckin'
me.
sleep
To
schedule.
be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Especially after we need to do an intervention about your cyberpunk habits. But yeah, we support healthy sleep schedules here. Even though ours might not be so great, we at least support the attempt.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
God damn it. No cyberpunk for you. Go to bed. Go to bed. Cyberpunk will still be there in the morning. I see you. Listen. I see you. I see you. At least try to get some rest tonight. At least attempt.
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was
I have
drunk and
eyes
separated from
everywhere.
his unit. This allowed some of the more militant union members to subdue him.
I have eyes everywhere. I perceive.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags.
Oh
and lynched
shit.
Last Sunday night.
Hold on, let me scroll the fuck back up. I was not paying attention as much as I should have. Okay, so they wear ceramic armor. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and they don't know how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment. The story is one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk. So lots of them more militant union members to subdue them. Okay, so she's telling the story of the lynching. Right, but we know that that wasn't the cause of death. It happened after the death. So I think the Hardy Boys are covering for someone, right? Like they dealt with the aftermath, right? The Hardy Boys dealt with the aftermath and setting up the crime scene, right? So they're accomplices, but I feel like someone else actually committed the murder with the gun.
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter
Right,
with anyone
so
there. The remaining
so
two
either they
Grinnell
were working
contractors
together the
carry out
whole
their orders,
time,
for now.
or maybe it was the 8th person, like the drug woman. Maybe she was the one who shot him. Someone shot him, and then the Hardy Boys covered up the crime.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
I have to say, this is not Disco Elysium.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
She grabs a hold of the mainsail.
if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the
Oh,
lynching.
that's not good.
This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Oh, that's not good. What can they do against the Union? There seem to be a lot of them.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, detective? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Okay, so we need to find the culprit, the actual culprit, to avoid a literal firing squad.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Yeah, this is a pretty bleak scenario.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from following suit. One single, concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Let's see how our journal's looking. Alright, so that's done. So we know this already. Bloodbath, we know what she's talking about. Do you have any information about the colonel?
If you mean, did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
You liked him.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
This Lely. Anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality, accent.
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Okay, and where are the other two?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
You know, we need our boy Kim if we're ever gonna confront them, so we're just not going to.
That's wise. Our goal is to avert catastrophe. Besides, you're likely to encounter them sooner or later.
Alright, how much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their
Unfortunately, that's pretty easy. Yeah, that's not reassuring.
I'm not trying to reassure you, officer. Quite the opposite, in fact.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
Alright, got 5 days.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Alright, let's head out.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Oh, well, we can ask about the tattoos now. That's a thing.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute, in silence, she wears fingerless gloves. Her fingernails are cut short and fractured, like those of a working woman.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Places, like stars in the sky.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Alright, what's the use of the map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
Spoken to him, for now the soul is fastened inside the corpse.
That is precisely what the sailors feared when they drew these maps. A fear of drowning within one's own corpse.
That's reassuring. Travels of the dead man make.
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
Then what?
Then he made his way to the Preto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Preto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Islary Age.
You said you can't read it. It seems like you can read. You are Jared 19, but you did learn how to read.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Alright, did we... Alright, so... we need to find someone else to ask. Alright, whomst?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend.
Alright, so we need to find some other people. Alright, we're good.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I think we're good. Alright, let's head out. Alright, let's check our journal. So we need to wait for this. We're not authoritative enough. I wish there was a way to pass time. Because we have to wait until 2100, I think, or 2200 to go back to the apartment. And that's like several hours away. And we can ask around about the tattoo stuff, but I wouldn't know who to ask. I wouldn't know whomst would help me with this situation, unless there's like just some random dudes by the ocean who are just vibing and willing to help me out. Something down there. Huh. Can we now take a nap? Can we take a nap now? Have we legally gotten the right to go to bed? Have we legally gotten the right to take a nice nap?
The bed is still cold.
No. No, we've not gotten the right to take a nap yet. Well, it is getting late, so I feel like this is a good time to call it. Especially, I don't think there's anything I can do at the moment besides wait. Yeah, wait. 2100. I don't know how to do those yet. I don't know who to ask about the tattoos yet. You don't know where the fuck our badge is. We don't have enough skill points to prove our authority. And we need to wait on that. Do we have a skill point that we can throw into authority? Where's authority? Where even is authority? Am I blind? There's authority. Alright, let's slowly but surely attempt to get our authority stats up. Do we have any clothes that help with our authority? Okay, that one definitely doesn't help. Civilization, endurance, drama. No, we have no clothes. Do we have any tools that'll help with authority? I don't think so. Yeah, so we're gonna have to slowly build up our authority stat. We're slowly derealizing our life choices, so that's coming along. And is there any other skill points, like things that we could try out? So there's a damage ledger, and that's medium. Legendary, legendary. Oh, did we not? Was there a thing we could do with Joyce? But we've done a lot of progress, right? I feel like we've made a bunch of progress. Let's save. Right, we were very productive. We were very productive today. We discoed and we Elysiumed and we solved a bunch of shit. We tried to T-pose, but we failed miserably. We gotta be more authoritative. Which is not our strong suit, but soon we'll be able to T-pose and assert dominance. But yeah, very, very good stream. I